The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. No shortage of excitement here. The action is next. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from Ligue. It's Paris FC against Paris Saint-Germain.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
That's a good pass. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
This is a lovely time ball in behind. Just splits the defence. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about. Just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Kolojijak. Lopez. Munetsi. Kolojijak. Now Lopez. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Dembele. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Yeah, nice build-up. They just lacked that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
Lopez. Ilan Kebal. Now Lopez. A really good pass. Well, they lost custody of it. Vitor Ferreira. Marquinhos. Now with Hakimi. Hakimi. On to Vitinha. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. João Neves. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can't give him too much space. To square the game! Such a fierce drive, and you might call him unlucky.
Well, I think from that distance he should be scoring. At least test the goalkeeper. Well, so unlucky not to be level in this one. It was a great effort, but you just wonder if they're going to look back on that, though.
Referee spotting the transgression. Moses Simon. Oh, got into position brilliantly. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, he's going to have to be careful now. Can't make any rash challenges or he'll be off.
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Marshall Munetsi. And a free kick given. And having a go! Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Now, can they hit them on the counter?
Well, I think they deserve to be level here. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they don't look back on the missed
Oh, look at this, they must score! And in the back of the net for PSG, that lead extended to 2 now.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be getting beaten at your near post like that.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Marshall Munetsi. Now with Simon. Ciro Immobile. Traore with it. Traore. Ilan Kebal. Here's Traore. Ciro Immobile. Immobile now. Attack looks promising. Good ball over the top. Traore. Now with Vitinha. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. On to Vitinha. Now with Hakimi. Showing a great defensive instinct. Traore. Kebal. Timothée Kolojijak. Very effective passing sequence. Traore. Options in the middle. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
No, he didn't. And it was just a poor choice of pass. He needs to be more aware of the situation and give him time to get back on side.
Ferreira. Dembele on the ball. Fabian. Now with Vitinha. Could be. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here it is again, and it's a lovely little 1-2 that gets them in on goal. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
So underway again here, and they know full well this is an uphill climb. Ciro Immobile. On to Simon. Kolojijak. Traore with it. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Lopez. Kebal. Maxime Lopez has it. Kolojijak. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, sometimes it's the case for any attacking player. It just doesn't happen, and it hasn't happened for Ciro Immobile.
Yeah, he hasn't seen much of the ball in the key areas. Maybe the supply line's weak, but his movement has to keep disrupting the defence. Or I could see him being taken off here.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Lopez. Ilan Kebal. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Dembele. Joao Neves. Great ball over the top. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Ciro Immobile. Oh, that's a fine pass. Nicely timed tackle. Marshall Munetsi. Decent position. Will it be? Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Read the situation well. Really good challenge. Times the tackle perfectly.
Ferreira. Well, the threat could be there. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And there's a quality defender in action. Kebal. Ciro Immobile. Might lead to a chance. Could be dangerous. And defending as a unit.
Yeah, did well to stop the danger.
Menj. Nuno Menj. Dembele on the ball. Menj. Just the challenge that was required. Lopez. Moses Simon. Marshall Munetsi. Timothée Kolojijak. Now Lopez. Marshall Munetsi. Kebal. Immobile now. Textbook example of how to cut it out.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Vicha Kvaratskhelia. And just like that, broken up. Munetsi. Now with Simon. Ciro Immobile. 20 minutes to go in this one. Immobile now. That's a good-looking ball. Unable to get himself back on side here.
He doesn't give him time to get back on side before playing the ball through.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Neves. Dembele on the ball. Joao Neves. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Just wasn't going to give that ball away.
Uses his body well there, doesn't he?
Well, not hard to read that pass. Well, very effective play in possession. And nothing comes of this attack. Moses Simon. Moses Simon. Maxime Lopez has it. Ten minutes to go then. Marshall Munetsi. Now Lopez. Ciro Immobile. Traore with it. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Nuno Mendes. On to Neves. Mendes. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Sort du terrain. Le numéro 10, Ousmane Dembélé. Changement par le numéro 24, Mayou.
Shaping to shoot. And how about that for a save? Delivering it. Munetsi. PSG doing well to win it back. Lesmelou. Moses Simon. Marshall Munetsi. Immobile now. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Munetsi. Moses Simon. Immobile now. Oh, this looks useful. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
And a typically strong performance put in by Fabian. Sum it up for us.
Yeah, a good performance, but then we wouldn't expect anything less. A solid 6 or 7 out of 10, and he certainly played his part in the results.